Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So just earlier today, I tweeted saying it looks like they're not going to announce Game Pack 9 this week, and I'm actually glad this seems to be the case, because before they announce any new packs, they need to address the whole issue with the skin tones, and thankfully, they actually did that tonight. So I'm going to actually put this video on screen that SimGuru Lindsay tweeted out.
Hi Simmers! First of all, I hope you're healthy, and I hope that you're safe. And I want to address a topic that is near and dear to The Sims. Inclusivity is at the core of the Sims franchise. From the beginning, we set out to let you build Sims that look like you or people that you know. And we understand that right now it doesn't feel like we're truly living up to that promise. We hear you, and we recognize we have not done enough to address the variety of skin tones and hairstyles that you expect to find in The Sims 4. While we have made additions and improvements and fixes in the past, there is much more for us to do. We are making it a priority to release more options this year, as well as to address the visual issues with current skin tones, specifically to improve the blotchy artifacts and ashy tones. We've iterated on these before, but we're doing a deep dive into our full pipeline to trace our assets through every step and compare the before and afters to assess any loss in quality. As we've demonstrated, The Sims is committed not only to inclusion, but to authentic and respectful inclusion, which means we don't do this work alone. We take a feedback from a number of places that inform the work and hold us accountable in our execution. And part of that accountability is communicating to you. We will strive to keep you as up-to-date and informed as possible. So as a start, we're promising to fix the visual artifacts with existing skin tones and increase the number of tones available in The Sims 4 this fall. Our community is bigger and stronger than it has ever been, and we will continue to make sure that our players are heard, feel represented, and are able to create without boundaries. We are blown away by the incredible craftsmanship of our mod community and what they bring to the game, and the ways in which they've expanded on the Sims 4 experience. And there's no question that their contributions make the world of The Sims better. However, we know that this does not absolve us from continuing to grow and improve as well. We realize there isn't one single fix for representation, and we are dedicating people to ongoing commitments to continue improvement over the long term. Thank you so much for caring about each other and caring about your experiences in The Sims 4. And thank you for being part of our continued evolution.
So there we go, they actually listened. This fall, we're getting fixes for the blotchy and ashy skin tones, and we're getting more skin tones too. In the past, with free content, the Sim Gurus have said they're not allowed to give specific details on free content until the quarter that they are released in. The quarter that we are currently in ends on September 30th, and then the next one starts October 1st. So I guess this means that this update is already coming by the end of next month. I was really worried this was going to become like the Pokemon National Dex situation where after tons of complaints the Pokemon company addressed this situation, but said that while it was a tough decision, there's nothing they're gonna do about it. So it's a shame that in this case, it took popular white YouTubers to get a response, as Black Simmers have been voicing their concerns for years, but it wasn't enough. I hope while they are working on this update, they will reach out to people like Xmiramira so that this update won't be just done, but done right. They can't repeat what they did a couple of years ago. If they can get Plumbellis improved and the English Simmer to make a household for eco lifestyle, reaching out to Black Simmers for feedback on skin tones should not be a problem. I also want to highlight a couple of SimGuru retweets that I found interesting. SimGuru Mr. E says, "Important message to all Simmers. This is a start to the conversation. More to come." Grim Surudoi says, "A few quotes I want to highlight. There is much more for us to do. We take feedback, that informs the work and holds us accountable. We will strive to keep you as up to date and informed as possible. Mods do not absolve us from continuing to grow and improve." I believe that all of these quotes are important in different ways. I'll mainly let Lindsay's words speak for themselves, but know that we hear you, we acknowledge where we haven't done enough, and we're always working to evolve the inclusivity of The Sims. So I'm glad that we have additional confirmation that this is not going to be a one-off sort of thing, that they are going to continue communicating with us more, and that's good because we've needed more transparency for a good long while. I hope they will continue to address concerns that we have with the game and how exactly they're going to go about fixing them. I've seen transparency with other games like Battlefront 2 and Rocket Arena that are under EA as well, so it would be nice to see The Sims catch up to that sort of standard. I also find it interesting that Sim Guru Lindsay also briefly mentioned hair, because I have noticed that in all the recent packs, we do get at least one or more ethnic hairstyles, but it definitely would be nice to have more of those for free so that people don't have to pay a lot of money in order to represent themselves accurately. One last point that Lindsay said that I'm really glad she mentioned is that mods do not absolve their need to grow and improve the game, because modders and custom content creators should not have to do EA's work for them. Because even though, yeah, maybe there is a mod or custom content that fills my wants for certain things that I still need to see in the game, that does not mean that Maxis and EA don't need to put in the game anymore. Not everyone is able to or wants to use mods, and it's no secret, The Sims has always been a really expensive game. So we need to get our money's worth and have all this content, all this basic stuff in the game already without feeling like we need mods and custom content to fill in those holes. And that wraps up another Sims info and thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments section below on SimGuru Lindsay's statement, and be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest content with The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, Paralives, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!